Now, this is the dude I really want to talk about. Look at this comment. We can't change systemic racism, which is actually what I said in the video. I said that we cannot change systemic racism. Our only real option is to get out of this system. I actually said that in the video. But see, here's the thing. He don't want out the system. He said that's the difference between me and you. I'm here to destroy white supremacy, not run from it. Replace the system of justice. Replace with system of justice, right? You know, he was saying replace it with a system of justice. Here's the thing. You cannot replace this system. That's a fallacy. And why would you want to replace this evil system with another system? Every system is designed to control. The reason why they created this system is so that some men can live like kings above all others. It was always the point of the system. The very essence of a system like this is to create a class. It's to create the haves and the have-nots. That is the essence of the system. So we're going back to my man Jawan. So obviously you wants to be the one at the top of the system and call that justice. You say you're here to destroy white supremacy. How? Not run from it. How? First of all, who says I'm running from anything? Who says I'm running from anything? Me not wanting to engage in endless battles and conflicts is not running. It's wise. That's why I put that community post up. I've never ran from a fight in my life, man. I ain't like you cowards, man. You e-warriors. I got bullet holes in my body, bruh. I got bullet holes, knife wounds. You know what I'm saying? I done been hit with all kinds of stuff, man. Just look, bruh, I'm battle tested. I done stood up there scrapping with a dude with a blade in his hand, man. Went at him. What are you talking about? I ain't never ran, bruh. I ain't never ran. I done stood in the middle of the street, no cover, banging it out. Bullet for bullet, bang for bang, bop, bop, bop. I ain't never ran from a fight in my life, bro. I ain't had the God-given common sense to run. Probably some of that stuff I could have avoided, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't never ran from a fight in my life, man. Run, I do not do. But avoid, I will. Circumvent, I will, if I can. What I'm telling you is that this is futile. What are you trying to fight these people for? This system they created, you cannot replace their system with another system, because how is that going to run? Is it still going to be based on economics? Then you're still going to have poverty. Is it still going to be based on wealth and everything? Then you're still going to have inequality. Is it still going to be ran by the ones who got the most money and everything? Then you're still going to have classism. What are you going to change, Mr. FBA? What are you going to replace this with? Because there's no justice within any system that controls human life. Human beings should be free to live however they choose to live, outside of any type of system. The very fact that you want to put a system on top of us is another form of slavery. Mr. FBA, that's not freedom, that's slavery. Repackaged and put in another name. Because it's this system that created the slavery that we live under right now. We still live under slavery. The fact that you got to go to work until you damn near 70 years old. They work you till they can't work you no more and hope you die next year. You got to work your whole damn life so you can buy things that the earth provide for free. Everything, my whole setup, my lights, my monitors, the mic, the camera, all of this stuff, the earth gives. This table, the earth gives. The jewelry, the earth gives. The clothing, the earth gives. Why in the hell do we have to work in a system so that we can buy things that Allah give us for free? Mr. FBA. See, you Negroes don't want to, Jawan, you was right, bruh. You was right. You Negroes don't want to do nothing but replace the white man. But you know, no, you don't really want to replace the white man. You just want to get up under him. You're claiming you want to replace this system with a system of justice. How would that look? Because I look around, I see hungry people because they can't afford to buy food in the store. You wouldn't change that. but I would. See, this is the difference between us. If I had the power, I would dismantle all systems, not replace them. I would free human beings to get out here and live freely on Mother Earth like we was intended to by Father Allah. That's what I would do. I will free us up. There will be no need for famine. There will be no need for starving children. This system is evil, as all systems are. And you cannot change a system from the essence of the system. I actually did a report on this here. If you have a mechanical device, I'm gonna try to use something simple for you to understand. Take an engine. That engine is designed to run a certain way. Now let that engine represent a system. If a part breaks inside of that, right, and you swap out a part, the only part that can fit into that engine is a part that goes. And if that part can fit, then the only thing that part is going to do is help that engine continue to run the way it was intended to run. There is no change in this system. It runs how it runs. Because unless you're going to get rid of capitalism, unless you're going to get rid of IRS and taxes and all this stuff, property taxes, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're going to make stuff like food a human right, housing a human right, then your system is trash, Mr. Fake Black American. Whoa! Your system is trash. Your system is just the same as this devil system, repackaged with a black face on top. That's what y'all want, huh? You see, I could have been called y'all out. But what I noticed is that we don't like truth. This is the problem with Black Americans, period. We don't like truth. We've come to a place where we think that we are so, we think we've made it. We think we can act like white folks. White folks can deny reality. They can, they can spin narratives and live in delusion because the system protects them to a certain degree. The system doesn't protect us. We can't afford to lie to ourselves. We can't afford to live in fantasy worlds and all this stuff. We got to deal with reality as reality is. But I could have been called y'all out on some of this stuff, but I know if I did, y'all just get mad. Just like y'all did here. I get all these crazy comments, man, all these straw man ass arguments about stuff that I didn't even say. I had to type not my argument through my comment section a million damn times, bro. I'm getting paragraphs text to me about things that I didn't even say. Not my argument. I didn't even say that. Because y'all so toxic and angry and bitter and hateful. But y'all want somebody to follow y'all? Man, I'd be damned if I would link up with y'all kinds of people, man. Y'all ain't my, I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. You say you want to tear down this system. How? I'm running from it. I ain't running from nothing. But you can talk that rah-rah all you want, man, but if you talking about, like revolution, it ain't happening. Because these are psychopaths. Y'all ain't equipped to deal with these people. You're not mentally equipped to deal with these people. These people are crazy. The police force, the National Guard, these people are psychopaths that are well trained. You talking about sniper precision shooters that are psychopaths. You ain't gonna, look, get that stuff out your mind. I ain't scared of nothing. I'm trying to save y'all because y'all around here pumping each other up, feed each other all these warrior cookies and stuff, man. But you are not equipped to deal with these people. I'm telling you. And I can get in the gutter with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, I could deal with a psychopath. I've dealt with them in the streets. But dealing with a psychopath in the streets and dealing with a well-trained, well-armed psychopath that got a whole system at his back, that's a whole different animal, bro. That's a whole different animal. I've dealt with dudes that were monsters. You know what I'm saying? One of the cats I got into it with he was such a well-known and feared killer in New Orleans that when he would step out of cars in certain spots and people see him, they'll start running. Real talk. People just start clearing the scene, bro. That's how scared they was of this dude. And I banged it out with him. Oh, did I? Boy, I ain't play with him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't afraid of a psychopath. But when you're dealing with a well-trained psychopath, well-equipped psychopath, with an entire system at his back, we not ready for that, bro. Ain't no way to overthrow that, bro. Ain't no way to protest that. And I think that's why y'all not out there protesting. Another reason, you know what I'm saying? Outside of what I say in a video that's going to post soon, I think another reason why y'all not out there protesting, because y'all scared. Y'all tired of getting beat up and pepper sprayed and all this stuff by these people, man. You know what I'm saying? These people are crazy right now. They're worse right now. And they are emboldened because Trump has let them off the chain. Trump has just cut, you know, he took the leash off. He's sicking these dogs on people, bro. And they acting like dogs. I seen a clip of the ICE agents slam into a woman's car. They caused the accident. And then they get out the SUV with rifles, run up to the woman, fighting the woman to get her out of her car. The woman ain't did nothing. The woman she was just coming through, minding her business. The ICE agent acting crazy, swerved around and hit the woman, you know what I'm saying? Woman is complete innocent bystander, just minding her business, going about her way. She gets hit by these people. They get out the car with guns pointed on her, while the other was standing around pointing the guns at the crowd. I mean, these people are crazy, bruh. You're not dealing with normal people, and they have no repercussions coming. So you can sit online with your little tweeting fingers, you know what I'm saying, and talk crap. But boy, you ain't overthrowing nothing here. You ain't changing nothing here. Go ahead, bring your ass out there and go change something. Get offline and go do something. How about that, bro? Get off the internet and go actually do something. Because I don't know what kind of system you think you're gonna bring in. You're gonna replace this crap with. What you gonna replace it with? Y'all don't know nothing else but the white man taught y'all. You don't even think food grew out of the ground, man. That's how dumb some of y'all are. Woo! Look, y'all FBAs prove my point. You know, y'all prove my point. Everything y'all doing is based on anger. Y'all don't love yourselves. Now, again, I'm gonna try to avoid speculating on the real motives behind all y'all actions, because there's too many of y'all. There's no guarantee all y'all motives is exactly the same, and I don't want to overgeneralize, because that's gonna make me open for y'all. Oh, that's not true. That's because no matter what I say, even if what I say is 100% correct, y'all still gonna say I'm wrong. It's clear that y'all don't operate off of love. Somebody said that we got to give these people the same energy they give us. That's you. You go ahead. I ain't about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I'm a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Look, truth be told, bro, if an immigrant was to come in my face, disrespect me in my face, I'm going to smack the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, let's reverse that. If one of you FBA 80 clowns come in my face, disrespect, I'm going to smack the shit out you too. I'm a fighter, bro. You know, we only got 3 basic tendencies, right? Fight, flight, or freeze. I fight. My life has proven it. My life has proven it. I got ambushed one time. I was by myself, nobody else with me, by myself. I got these dudes jump out of a car on me. It was gonna rob me or kidnap, because in New Orleans, they kidnap people, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a wild city, bro. You know, they jumped out on me. I had a pistol on me, and I had a chance. I could have turned and ran. I didn't. I upped. I mean, it's how I'm hardwired. So truth be told, if somebody was to come in my face, disrespect me, I'm gonna smack the shit out of them, bro. So, I mean, the best thing I could do to stop myself from getting in trouble is to just avoid confrontational people, man. It's to avoid people that I feel like don't like me, to avoid people that I feel like are antagonistic towards me, or you know, because, you know, first of all, people don't like you, you know, you just never know what they do, bro. You never know that hateful obsession. See, and we don't even play it right. See, you know, y'all bullshit with this here. See, like the Mexicans and all that stuff, they so hateful that they will see an innocent black person walking down the street and just go snipe him for no reason, to take him out. White folks do the same thing. See an innocent black person walk down the street, they feel they can get him, they go take him out. You know, y'all playing with this stuff, man. Y'all ain't psychologically able to deal with the psychopaths in the streets, and y'all talking about dealing with psychopaths in uniform. And psychopaths in suits in the government and stuff. You can't deal with the psychopaths in the street. These people ain't no joke, bruh. We're surrounded by lunatics that hate us. And you think that giving them the same energy is the way to go about doing things, huh? You know, that's not how you protect yourself. You protect yourself by getting away from them. Let them eat each other up, man. Because hate needs an outlet. If they don't have you to hate, they're going to hate each other. I'm going to say it again. They don't have you to hate, they're going to hate each other. I don't think y'all understand the energy y'all trying to play in. Y'all ain't equipped for that, bro. Because if you are anything, look, unless you are African, you a real African, because they hateful like that too. As I said in the last video, they machete each other up. So unless you like them, right? Because indigenous people, we don't carry that kind of hatred in our hearts for nobody, bro. So unless you're a real African, you ain't even equipped to deal with the people around you, let alone the people in the suits and uniforms. Man, y'all ain't hear me, bro. Y'all need to go sit down somewhere with all this craziness, man. Y'all sound crazy, bro. Y'all sound real crazy right now. And I'm sorry, man. You know, I didn't really want to attack the FBA movement itself, man. You know, my point was we shouldn't, you know, that it's sad that y'all building this around hatred. You know what I'm saying? That was my only point. And y'all attacked me for it. Attacked me for it. I got called out, and nobody got my argument right. Nobody heard exactly what I'm saying because you ain't trying to hear it. Because I was right. I was right. Thank you for proving me right. Now, to me, I got my receipts. I copied everything. I got all the receipts. So now I'm going to just say what I got to say, man. So if somebody try to ask me, man, why are you coming at the FBA? I'm going to say because of this. That's all I'm going to do. I'm gathering my receipts right now. Because this movement is dangerous because a lot of people want to support this, right? A lot of black Americans do want to support this, but they need to understand what they're supporting. And I'm not going to stop till I make them aware of exactly what they support. I'm not trying to undermine anything like one dude. I'm trying to undermine our movement. I don't have to undermine it. It's not a real movement. It's just hate. It's no different from feminism. It's no different from red pill. It's no different from the racist conservatives. It's no different from the bigoted liberals. It's no different. It's just another form of hate. I don't have to undermine it. It only exists to serve one purpose. It has one utility: to cause chaos and dissension. That's the utility. That's it.